Yeah, you're not yourself, Emperor Bellows. Get a Snickers. Uncle, it's me, Hunter. I I found a Snickers. I know it's wild magic, but just take it.
You dare bring me a Snickers? From the human realm?
Wow. Okay. So that was one. That was an episode, right? And what an opener. Like I'm still processing my thoughts about it because I really liked this episode.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this doesn't usually happen, but I had hard eyes like the entire episode. I was so like engaged with that the entire time. Oh my god. What? Also, oh my god, the pacing was so good. What the heck? It was so good. Should we at least try to like start from the beginning, I guess? Like,
Oh. Okay. So yeah, the plot. The plot is the Golden Guard needs to find palismens. Luz needs a palisman. These two plots join together and then split off at the end.
I can't even remember the second plot. What was it? What are you talking about? Oh, Kikimora, I guess?
Yeah, but that's kind of part of the Golden Guard storyline. So before I jump into my immediate thought now after watching this ep about the Golden Guard, should we try and talk about the start of the episode perhaps and Luz's side of things, for example?
Sure, you mean the part where Luz doesn't have a strong grasp on what she wants to do?
Yeah. Yeah, like it matches her character very much because because I've always wondered about these things when Luz going into this world, is she going to be a witch forever? And most shows don't usually address that until the very end.
Right? I love the self-awareness. She's like, I've read stories like this, like the person always has to go home. I'm like, they're literally, oh my god, this is so cool that they're like talking about that. I love it.
Exactly.
And it's funny because like I kind of never thought about it either. I was just like, yeah, she's a witch forever. I love it. This is great. The Owl House. Then I'm like, oh yeah, she wants to leave and go home, and also like, I don't know if they've ever mentioned it before, but like the question of like, does your magic even work in the human world? And the answer is probably no. Or very
No, we know that the answer is no.
We do know that.
Yes, because in the season 1 finale, they were like she and Lilith briefly went onto the human
Right.
side of the door, and the glyphs didn't work, but Lilith's heart sac magic did work.
Oh, got it.
I see. So there's no magic in the atmosphere to command. But would
Yes.
the palismens work? Because it's hard to tell whether the palismens have natural magic of their own, like the witches, or do they command magic like
No, the
Luz?
palismens would not work. Wait though. Wasn't
do. Albert stole the thing in the
yeah,
beginning.
Albert, yeah. That doesn't make sense. Because, wild magic is the reason that glyphs work, and glyphs don't work in the human world. But maybe, okay, so talismans are, made out of wild magic, but then once they are made, they have it inside them so they can keep working.
Yeah,
That
makes sense, right?
possibly. It's not
Yeah.
it's probably not like Star versus the Forces of Evil, where they probably just bring the magic with them, like the witches do, because the witches probably get their magic from the
Yeah,
Building
and
as
the
well.
Emperor was talking to all the Coven heads about a utopia without wild magic, which of course is the human world, because they don't have wild magic in the air over there.
I thought they said
what?
a utopia with wild magic. Am I a bit confused because I thought he said a utopia with wild magic. Does anyone
There
know
was
what's
there
wrong
was
with
so much info dump in that cold open. We need to see it again. I didn't really grasp anything from it because I was just so impressed.
Right? I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. Whoa, look at that design. Whoa, wait, what did they just say?
He said without, and that's also, I don't know, I find it interesting that he's sharing that plan with all the Coven heads. How public knowledge is this?
He's sharing the plan with us, the viewer. He knows we're watching. It's interesting that he can trust, all of the leaders of all those covens. Yeah, this is the grand plan. Okay, sure, man. Yeah, and I really like seeing him in his goopy state. I know it's an
Yeah, what
interesting
was that?
sentence, but, he turned into, a monster. Oh my god. That's another thing. Just, all the designs
I
in this
forgot
episode
about that.
as a
It happened
whole.
so early in the episode. But
Yeah.
what was that? Is he a demon?
He said the implication is that he's like what wild magic has done to our family. Like for some reason, wild magic did that to him in their brains, and I wonder like what happened. But like, it's also like maybe why he's still alive if he was actually.
But
the guy
also,
from
he needs wild magic from talismans to live.
Yeah, he needs it.
Well,
and
he needs it. He needs it
to
like he needs it to turn off the curse, maybe like Ida does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever curse, whatever
He should go get some orange soda. Maybe that will fix it.
I know.
Like,
Get a Snickers,
just
dude.
drink
Like, come on.
Yeah, you're not yourself, Emperor Bellows. Get a Snickers. Just like, Uncle, it's me, Hunter. I found a Snickers. I know it's wild magic, but just take it.
Somebody storyboard that so I could put it into the video.
You dare bring me a Snickers from the human realm?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, but that was really cool. I was initially like, oh no, I'm worried I won't like this right away, like when they were like Palismen Adoption Day, because I was like, oh, I was really interested to hear how like a witch would eventually bond with like their Palismen, like what kind of experience they had to go through, and I was like, oh, they just get it from the school, but like I didn't hate it for some reason. I thought it was cute. And it's interesting to me that there were so little of them there. Like, you'd think there'd be, like, an entire class, right? But they're just, like, 10 of them.
Well, yeah,
Why
because
did
they could only afford to design 10 talismans. You know, can't ask to do
Oh, amen.
They didn't even design them. They adopted them. This is the Adoption Palismen Center.
And Amity didn't go to school, so she's just, alright,
yeah,
Palisman for you.
she didn't get one. Well, there's
She's
still
like,
some left, so.
she's like, Luce, did I miss any homework? She's like, no, but you missed your Palisman adoption, sorry. You'll never get one.
Yeah, although on the other hand, like, the Blight family kind of seems like the kind of people who would say, like, we have this, like, special magic tree wood saved up for years for the moment when you're gonna make your Palisman.
And she's an abomination tracker. Palisman's probably like the snot of a dragon or something.
Yeah.
Also, I meant to mention this too, is like part of the reason why I was like not like, oh man, like this is how Palismans are received. It seems like it was a new idea. Like I think the implication was maybe that people would stumble upon them before, but then like Ida worked with the Bat Queen and was like, let's do an adoption thing. She said it was a good
definitely.
idea. I think that's really cute too, because like there are these Palismans that can't find like a home, and then Ida's like, bring them to the school and then see if they make a connection. I really like that idea. It's really cute. I just thought the pacing was impeccable. I really did. Like I never felt like jarred by any of the transitions and the way the plots wove together in this one. I don't know if I'm just like a guy who takes fandom bait, but I also really like the Golden Guard / Hunter as a character.
I like loved him. I like did not think I would, but like the way that they developed him here, and just this one episode was so good.
I was worried about, again, like, I guess I don't dislike it, because I was like, oh, he's already, like, being like, oh, I'm a good guy, maybe. I'm like, oh, is this, like, bad pacing on his character? But I'm like, I don't know, it felt natural.
No, it's not, because this episode didn't really conclude anything, but it set up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
The only thing that seemed a little unnatural to me was when they were about to use the glyph, and he was, like, confessing himself to lose, like, the Emperor took me in, and all this stuff, like, that seemed a little weird, but also, like, I wanted to hear it, so, like, I don't
Yeah, it seemed weird, but I was torn by that, too, because I feel like he seems really passionate about, like, learning and wild magic and stuff, and he's finally able to talk about it with someone, and he's like, oh my god, like, here's a chance.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He probably really wanted that.
Yeah,
Well,
he's probably never been able to talk to anybody before.
I have a lot of thoughts about the Golden Guard. I think it's another example of the Owl House going super fast with the character development and stuff, almost self-aware of its insecurity as a show, which was proven to be a correct insecurity. His character is definitely massively inspired by Zuko, like more than any other character I've seen someone call Zuko-based. This is literally Zuko again, but fast-forwarded, down to his relationship with his uncle and his motivations and status as a villain.
Is the Fire Lord his uncle?
Well, it's like the way his uncle, not his real uncle apparently,
adopted.
obviously mistreats him, but there's that tug of wanting his approval as well.
Right.
I was kind of hoping almost that the Emperor wouldn't have as much of an abusive relationship with him as he did when I saw the start of the episode. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit more like the Emperor really does care about him rather than conditionally caring about him, as we saw. So I wonder where they're going to take that.
I agree with that. Like, I don't know, I don't think they show those relationships enough where it's like, oh, this is the bad dude, but he does actually just, like, care about this person. And it's just like, no, he's gotta be abusive and be like, oh, man, this guy's gotta get out of there. Like, no, I don't know. I think it'd be more interesting if the Emperor, like, actually gave him a reason
they need
to care.
they need us to hate the Emperor so that they can kill him in the most gruesome TVY7 way possible in the final episode. We won't feel bad.
But they do that with
Amen.
characters in Gravity Falls and Adventure Time after making us like them. So, you know.
I don't know. I don't think me liking or like liking certain qualities of a villain makes me not hate them or like not want them to be defeated in quotations. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it more interesting. But I see what you're saying for sure. But I'm also still into it. Oh my god!
Whoa.
Is that the thunder? The legendary
There's just thunder. The Emperor is angry about what
he's
I'm
coming
saying.
for you.
I'm kind of trying to defend him here a little bit, or maybe I'm not. I don't know. I like you, Emperor. Please spare me. You need a stickers.
Like, I don't think this is moving too fast at all. Like, you remember back in episode 2 when I was like, it's a little weird that they did a whole, like, Amity's parents arc in one episode and it's, like, over now. Like, this is not that, you know? This is what I thought they would be doing with, like, everything. Like, they've introduced a lot of stuff here, and then it's presumably going to, like, happen across, you know, at least 1 or 2 more episodes in the season. And then considering that they only have this season and then 3 long specials for some reason, like, you know, they're using the time they've got.
I like the subversions that were in this episode, like especially at the end. You know, the Palismen, the little Robin that was connecting with Luz.
I was gonna mention that.
Yeah, it ends up going with the Golden Guard, even though the Golden Guard.
I like gasped. Did you guys hear me go like, "Oh my god, so cute" or whatever? Because I was like, "Oh, it's gonna go to Luce, and she has one after all." I was like, "Wait, they got me."
Yeah.
That was
Like, am I
great.
stupid or was that surprising? Was anyone like, "Oh, he's going to the Golden Guard"?
I expected him to go to the guard, but that doesn't make it bad that I expected it. It's still like great.
Sorry, I'm not a genius like you.
Like, I was sure it was gonna be loose until they were like, you can make your own when you're ready. And it's like, wait, but what's... And then, oh, it's the guard,
Right.
isn't it? And then it goes to the guard. And it's like, wow, that's unexpected.
See, I was just confused. I was like, but then Luce has this wood thing now, and now the bird's gonna come, and she's not gonna need it anymore. So my brain just ended there. I was like, I guess I'm
Palismen.
confused.
Two Palismen.
Dude, I want to dual wield Palismen wands. That'd be awesome. There's my OC. His name is, what's my name backwards? Knock. Ooh, Knock's a pretty cool name.
Why do you think Hunter can't use magic without the staff?
He's a squib. There was a lot of Harry Potter in this set, and the first was the Palisman choosing like the sorting hat, which is great. I actually really like it. It's also the Expecto Patronum nonsense as well, which I love. But it's also the fact that he's a squib. Like they said, because we've been arguing behind the scenes about whether witch is a species or a career,
No, it
and
definitely
it turned out
is a
it's a
species, I think.
species.
Yeah.
This confirms it. It's a species.
Tipsy, you want to explain to the class what a squib is?
Oh, sorry. In the Harry, I'm sure everyone in the world knows this except for you, Nick. In the Harry Potter universe,
Wow.
a squib is someone born from a wizarding family, usually a pure-blooded wizard family who cannot use magic. And a lot of the plot in the final couple of books relates to squibs and how a certain squib was mistreated. But, so Finch, for example, the caretaker, Filch is a squib and he can't use magic without an umbrella, much like the Golden Guard. No, that's Hagrid. Much like the Golden Guard couldn't use magic without his staff. But it's
Can I
interesting...
just say,
Yeah?
I love his cool teleport red beam staff tricks. I don't know. I like his like fighting style. The animation in that part was so cool.
I think there's got to be more to it than just, oh, he can't use magic, that's that. I don't know, because, like, he was specifically, like, adopted by Bellows because he saw potential in him? What was that? What was that part? What did he say in that part? I don't remember.
He said he had a great plan for him or something.
Yeah, so, like, why take this guy who can't do any magic and make him the head guard? Like, and he's just a kid, too. Like, there's got to be some important reason.
Yeah, but what if we never cleared up his relationship to Bellows? Like, we never cleared up. Like we assume that if he said adopted, that means that Bellows is just randomly took him in. But what if Bellows is actually one of his relatives? Because he did say that wild magic has taken many people in their family. So if Bellows is, as we suspected, the pilgrim from Earth, then what exactly is going on here? Like, what is this mystery that's waiting to be solved?
Well, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Okay, so like, yeah, what if Bellows is a human and literally Hunter's uncle, and because Hunter has like human DNA in him, then he can't use magic?
See, that's what
Exactly,
I was.
that's
That's
what
what
I
I
was
was
thinking.
assuming the whole
Okay.
time. And then Tipsy told me what a squib is, and then I was like, "What the hell are you? What the hell are you people talking about?"
I thought Squib was the main character in Splatoon, but I'm glad you cleared that up. Hey, going back to like the episode, like I really like Kikimura's dragon, and it was interesting seeing her jealous of him. I wonder, like, why he wasn't any part of season 1. Like, what's the reason for like him just not being a thing, other than like they didn't show him or didn't write him into the show
They
yet?
didn't think about him yet.
Yeah.
Is that it though? Like Kikimura's like, but that's the thing. She's getting jealous of him, and to me, it feels like that means that he would be like more of a new person in the Emperor's Coven. Like it could be that, like he wasn't around before.
In Avatar, Zuko's sister.
Here we go again.
Okay, but
Sorry.
Zuko's sister Azula didn't appear until season 2. She was in the season 1 intro, but she didn't appear in the show at all until season 2. And then as soon as she showed up, she was obviously his main rival. So it's not like this has never happened before. Like
I know, but in her case, it felt like it made sense. But like, I don't know. It was just weird, you know, that he'd never been involved.
Like he
never
definitely is
mentioned.
a more recent addition, you know, just because he's so young. Like, I don't know how, like, I doubt though that he was added at the very moment season 2 started. I think he probably in the lore has been around for a while, and then he just didn't. I don't know.
I really like the line Luce said when when his mask came off and she said he looks like he could be a student at Hexside. I don't know why I like that line so much. I guess because it's like you expect villains to just look like, you know, like cool adults with a dark past, but it's like this is just a kid,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
a really like humanizing thing.
I thought that
say.
was a little weird though, because like, didn't we like we already knew that he was a teen, but didn't Luz already know that as well?
Yeah, I think she just meant the way he looked. Like he just looked like a normal kid, I guess is what she meant. But yeah, Kikimura's like dragon. This show with their designs, oh my god, it's so cool.
It's really good.
Like the hand dragon, and seeing Luce put like the sleepy plant in addition to the glyphs, which is really cool. That's like the first time we've seen her like
Oh yeah, that
use,
was
like,
really cool.
she doesn't have to use all glyphs. She can like put items in it to make like that just makes the possibilities infinite, right? Like I feel like glyphs would be like there would be an ending to them because there's only so many combinations you could do, but if you add like I don't even know what to call it. Like just if you add like an additional item to it, you can just do a different spell. It's like, "Oh my god, you're so powerful."
It's more creative than just making new glyphs, right? Because if you restrict the people to the glyphs and whatever item is available in the room, you have to be more creative with what you make the characters do, rather than just going, "Oh, Luz draws a circle and fireworks come out of it," you know? So
Yeah.
I really like that addition.
I will say that the hand dragon is a very cool concept. The more I looked at it, I was like, I don't like this thing. I don't like all its
What?
fingers.
Oh, you don't like it? Like it makes you uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good because that's why I liked it.
I think also it had really, really good sound design.
Yeah.
These gross noises were very good.
Yeah, like, man, I don't know. I really like this episode a lot. I'm trying to think of what else because it was so much, you know.
I love that Bosch got a talisman. I really like that.
Oh yeah, like seeing everyone get their talismans and seeing like the designs. I'm just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Rideau.
And
I mean, you just know that that's a moment that like they'd been talking about the whole time writing the show. Like we gotta get this in. It'd be so cute. Oh my god.
yeah, Willow with the bee. Oh my god.
Widow like saying she wants to protect her friends and destroy her enemies, and then getting a bee talisman is so funny and cool. And
That
then
is-
Gus comes in saying, "I want to reconnect with the giraffes in the human realm," and he gets one too, and it's like Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. It's about honesty, not about, like, a noble goal.
Yeah.
Because, like, Basha was just like, I want to... Would she say, like, I want to be good at whatever it's called?
Grudge bee.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, grudge
Quidditch.
bee.
Well, like, I already made up a reason why this might not be a problem, but, like, Amity missed, the field trip to Bellus's castle and also the day where she gets a talisman. Like,
That's so funny.
Why did
Like,
she misses
miss-
all the important days.
Why did she miss this one? Because they said,
Because she
figures,
didn't
but
want to see lose.
Amity, what the fuck?
Because she was, like, embarrassed.
Maybe she's in big trouble because she dyed her hair.
Oh.
Amity's gonna be like, all right, sorry, Luce, I was sick. I didn't miss anything important, right? It's just like, Luce is gonna be like, I'm so sorry.
But the way that they,
You're
like...
gonna want a Snickers for this one. Sorry.
The way that, like, Luz asked if Amity was going to be around, and then when she wasn't, she said, like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the implied reason there is because Amity kissed her and then ran away and slammed the door. She just doesn't want to confront that.
Yeah, I think
that
she just
happened.
needs some space right now.
Now, imagine taking a day off every time I got a gay crisis. I'd have barely been in.
Any other thoughts about the episode as a whole?
Nah, we can move on.
Move on to what? Ratings?
Grading.
What's our palisman? What would your palisman be?
Oh, no.
Jake
I
the
don't
dog.
know. I don't know.
Mine would be Jake the dog. Thank you, everybody.
I want a cat. I don't care if it fits.
I'd want a demon thing like the principal had.
We forgot the principal. Oh my god, that
We
was
did
amazing.
forget
Oh my
his-
god, I made a mental note to mention it, but like that reveal was so nonchalant, but it was so perfect and it was adorable. It was like, yeah, this demon helps me see, and I'm like, oh my god, it's his talisman.
Someone needs to do like, I'm sure that it's a reference to it maybe, but someone needs to do like an edit of that with Takara's hair with Finn.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say.
I have a really lame answer as to what my palisman would be, and I hate it, but it's true. An owl.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. It's not.
Oh.
It's not because of the show or anything. I just love owls, specifically a snowy owl. So I'm a little creative. Thank you, everybody.
I don't know, they put Palisman like a cool little robot or something. Is that allowed?
We don't know if it's allowed yet.
Yeah, the robot episode is probably later on in the season.
Give me a biblically accurate angel, not for any religious reasons, just because it looks cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so you want a robot? Tipsy wants a cat. What do you want crowned?
Demon.
Demon.
Oh, you said that. Okay. And then I'm an owl, the lamest of them all. But I like owls.
And leave a comment on what you wanted to have your palisman drive.
Yeah, leave a
but
Oh yeah, definitely do that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the hashtag on Twitter is full of people like coming up with witch sonas and stuff now. If it wasn't already.
Yeah. This universe is so ripe for the OC-ing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Make
Like,
my
it's
Palisman
so
Hatsune
good for that.
Miku.
If they can make like being a witch at Hexside cooler than it is, like if they can make it like really cool or something, then like it is in Harry Potter, you will get a million people making OCs.
Oh, that's one more thing I forgot to mention. I don't remember the name, but the town they went to again was so cool. I was just like, all the designs just never cease to amaze me in this show. I'm just so engaged with all of them all the time.
Yeah, I like too that the
Man.
town was just like a set piece. It's not like, did they even name it? It kind of just seemed like they just ended
They
up
did,
there.
they
did.
To me, it was
They
just
did,
like
I don't remember though.
they walked in there and it
Before.
was just like where they were and it was a cool place. It wasn't really like put into the lore really in a way that was.
Yeah, I was
You
just
know.
there.
It
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing that we'll regret if we don't mention Ida. Ida working with Principal Blum and dressing up in a suit, and also
Yeah.
Ida.
Oh,
Yeah, and Ida later in the episode stealing an incredibly rare piece of wood that even the Golden Guard doesn't want to steal because of deforestation, and just giving it to Luz.
it was a small enough piece.
Question.
Garden club or whatever she said, they wouldn't have used it as well.
Question to prove that I'm not insane. Was Ida different in the intro too? Did they give her like newish outfit?
Outfit? I doubt
Like-
it. We can check if you want.
Do you mean like her newish outfit? Like, does she have a season 2 outfit,
Well,
or like
didn't,
new
like,
like the one she wore today?
Like an episode or two ago, she like ripped the bottom of a dress and now she looked like slightly different.
I somehow don't remember that. I thought that was like a one-off joke, and then she just looked the same.
I don't
But
know.
maybe you're right.
I don't know.
We'll check later.
Yeah.
What do you think? Ratings? Who's gonna go first?
Tipsy's gonna go first.
Wow, thanks. 9 out of 10.
Wow. Can I go second?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I give it a 10.
Oh.
Wow.
A dang 10.
Those are my two choices that I'm waffling between. I don't know.
I'm thinking about the episodes that I gave a 10 in the past, which I think were the Adventures in the Elements, and I don't remember the other one. I think there was 2.
The library app.
I don't think I gave that one a 10, but it's possible. In terms of, like, enjoyment, like, I might have liked... This might be my favorite episode. Probably not, but it's definitely 10-worthy, so that's where I am.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah, like, there's no such thing as a perfect episode, of course, but I wasn't really disappointed by any part of this, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go 10 as well.
Well, you know, I haven't given a 10 before, but today I will.
Oh, join the 10
Can
coven!
I change my rating to 10 just so we have 4 10s?
Yeah.
No, that's the lamest. Wait, do you want to?
Well,
Like,
yeah, because I've been thinking as well. You said Adventures in the Element. The only reason I didn't give this app a 10 is because it's not the best thing in the world I've ever watched. But I gave that episode a 10, so by that standard, I should give this episode a 10 as well because it's just as good.
My highest rating before was the library episode from last season because I really loved the creativity there and the relationship with that Luz and Amity had. But I feel like this episode is very lore heavy, but also just so well crafted. Like, nothing really was negative about this one at all. Even if comparatively to the library one, it wasn't as... I'm not as invested, I guess, in a way, but like, it was just so well done. And the way it gave more character to the Golden Guard, like, it turned him into something I really like. 'Cause I love the dynamic of, like, a grouchy character who has to deal with a happy character, and that's sort of what we got.
I was gonna say,
That's what we
Luce and
got here.
him's dynamic is so good already. Like, oh man.
So let's hope they don't fail us now.
Oh, well, yeah, we're 10 gang, 10 coven. Time to end off this
Yeah,
30-minute
10
episode.
coven.
What's your haiku?
Awesome. Oh, I was like debating on whether or not this episode needed a haiku, because like haiku feels like it's compensating for something. This one's so beautiful.
You're saying that the last 2 episodes are like really bad, and that's why you made a haiku.
They weren't 10s, is the thing.
No.
You know? What would my haiku be? Wow, the Golden Guard. There's 5. I sure wish I had... No. I want my own Palismen. It would be in... No.
It would be
Wow,
so
the
cool.
Golden Guard. I want... Wait, I forgot the second. Wow, the Golden Guard. I wish I had a... I want a palace. What was the second line? 'Cause I don't
want my
remember.
own... Wow, the Golden
I want
Guard.
my own Palismen.
Yeah.
There it is. Wow, the Golden Guard. I want my old Palismen.
I want a palisman. Oh, yeah, you're right. You were right the first time, I think. I don't know. I'm bad at counting.
Also, this is more of an abstract one, but the last line is, he needs a Snickers.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
We all know who I'm talking about, so we're gonna go with that. A really disjointed haiku for a really solid and undisjointed episode.
Yeah.
Is undisjointed a word?
Yeah,
Jointed?
it is a word. Disjointed.
But it's an undisjointed, so is
No.
it just jointed?
Rejointed.
No!
Very jointed.
Anyway, they know what we mean. Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna stop recording.
Okay.
Wow, that was awesome. Oh, I'm still recording.
Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, and super special thanks to my Patreon supporters. Support me on Patreon and you'll be able to submit video topics, see exclusive behind the scenes content, and help me keep this channel going. Also follow me on Twitter and TikTok for special updates.